lounge. Happy Saturday. Oh my goodness. Let's give a nice big round of applause to Devo. Welcome in, my guy. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Oh my gosh.
Hello. Hi. Oh, were you about to say something?
Yeah, no, I'm just happy you're here, man. I'm just happy you're here. Happy Saturday.
Okay. Hi, both chats. Hi, Sleepy. Hi, Rukia. Hello, Atlas. Hello, everyone. Just pretty much everyone.
Pretty much. People will walk in as they come and go.
But yeah, that's fair.
So, Devo, we're going to... Yes, hi, Peppy. Hello. Hi, some peeps may be a bit late. The early start time was a surprise. I'm just mega prepared with your coffees. I know. Peppy is a huge coffee drinker. Yes, she is. I know. Normally, Pep, you know me, it takes me about an hour to get all the stuff out of the way. But with the tech whiz Devo over here, we got it all done in like 30 minutes, which was nice. He was over here laughing as chat's not joined. We didn't really talk about it. I forgot about that point, but it is what it is. If Devo wants to, that's up to him. But it is what it is. Devo,
you got this. Yes.
It's wonderful having you here on the lounge. It's just one quick question before we dive in head first.
Go ahead and ask.
Have you been interviewed before in any capacity?
Nope.
That's wonderful. We're going to make sure we make your first time nice and easy. I'll promise that we won't be we won't be too rough on you, all right?
All right. I hope so.
So the first bit of opening questions is, what's something about you that people usually get completely wrong at first?
Well, I can actually say it now because I've actually gotten a lot. It was people get mistaken for me being a magician, which I can kind of see it.
Yep.
In a way, now I think about it, because of the hat, the suit, the neck fur, the cape. Most magicians have that type of aspect. Because when I first debuted, I commissioned someone for the debut trailer, and I'm pretty sure I told him that I'm a game host VTuber, but he ended up putting something along the lines of magician and stuff. And I'm like, that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna bother telling him to change it. It's just funny. I want to let people just see the mistake in that.
No, that
for
makes
the fun
sense.
of it, of course.
When I first saw your model, I was like, oh, he's kind of like a magician game host. And then I watched you a little bit, and I was like, oh, I was completely wrong. It's a game host. All right, nailed it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So every streamer deals with a bunch of tech stuff at some point. As you've seen, even myself over here, what's been your most memorable everything's breaking moment, and how did you handle it?
Well, I'm trying to think. I didn't have like big tech scuffs, but well, actually that's a lie. Now that it popped in my mind. There was one moment where, after I played the new solo leveling game, solo leveling Arise Overdrive, I rated out to my friend Oasis.
Yeah.
She's a good friend of mine. And the thing with Twitch that I really hate about it is that you have to manually end your stream after you raid out, and it can cause so much problems. And what it caused me problems was so bad, because luckily I have my mic off the entire point. Right?
Yeah.
So after I raided out, I went to the bathroom, did a little bathroom break, came back, I played a bit more, and then after I had to study for an exam I had like in a couple of days afterwards. So I played. Like, here's the thing, right? My stream was still going during this time. So people that were still there in my stream could see me play soul leveling in there.
Oh my gosh.
And then when I realized, I panic ended and deleted the VOD. Then I made sure that, okay, yeah, I need to manually end stream whenever I raid out. I need to remember.
Bro, with my first time raiding, I was so so nervous because I didn't know what to really do. So I was like, all right. So I clicked the raid button and I was asking people. I was like, what do I do next? Oh my God, what do I do? And then people are like, all right, Atlas, make sure you click stop stream because we know that you're gonna say some stuff that you're not gonna like. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And then I made sure I clicked it. Cass, what's up, man?
Solar.
Welcome back. Well, that's good to know. Cass is also a streamer. I met him playing Arc Raiders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I fell in love with Arc Raiders for about 3 months. I streamed it like 2 out of 3 streams. It was crazy. Was not very good.
Damn.
I'm not a very good shooter guy. Nope. Those days are past.
Damn.
So if someone joined your stream for the first time today, what would they immediately notice about you?
Okay, well, first off, hi, Solar. What's that, Solar? But, okay, now to the question. So, if someone joined your stream for the first time tonight, what would they immediately notice about you?
Yeah.
All right. So, I'd say the first thing they would notice about me is a couple of things that I can think of to mind is one being my voice, because I had that at one point during my stream, during like the early stages of when I debuted.
Yeah.
2 being my design, being like, oh, it looks very cool and stuff. And then 3 being of how chaotic I am.
That's fair. Pepe asks a question. What types of games does Devo play?
I play a variety of games, really. I don't like sticking to one game and making that my entire content. I don't like that.
Do you have a favorite
play,
genre?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite now, because at first it was FPS, but I mostly played like Call of Duty and stuff at that time. But
okay.
I mean, with Call of Duty now, it's like it's just become a heaping pile of dog shit.
Really? Were you like a hardcore COD player?
Medium, I would say.
Okay, all right. What was the KD? What was the KD on it?
Ass. It was like, I think it was like the standard, I would say, for me. It was like, I don't remember. I hardly remember any of my stats. I don't really care for COD.
That's fair. I played Battlefield 6 for about a month, and I was like, nope, can't do it. I can't do it. I tried it. I played with a bunch of mutuals, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going back to my tactical RPGs, my slower games. Lets me think a little bit and strategize. These old quick twitch muscles, they died a long time ago.
Damn.
Most recent game you're playing, Pep asks.
Most recent game, at least recently, for mostly, I would say, it would be Minecraft right now, because I'm just like experimenting with like a bunch of mods that like, not like the big mods and stuff that just add stuff. It's mostly just like performance. That's one of them. 2 being the Division 2, and 3 being Rivals.
Oh,
and there's more
Marvel
of that,
Rivals?
but yeah, Marvel Rivals.
What's the main on Marvel
Overwatch.
Rivals?
Ooh, and Overwatch 2. Overwatch as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the main on Overwatch 2 and Rivals? What's the main?
On Overwatch, I don't really have a dedicated main. Well,
okay.
It's complicated, I would say, because I don't have like a dedicated one-trick main. On Overwatch for tank, I usually main Sigma and Ramatra. DPS, it would be either or it's actually a little switch. Reaper, Soldier, or Bastion. For support, it would be a mix of Zen, Juno, and Lucio. I'm not really a master. I just juggle between of which one I feel comfortable with and how I feel during the day.
Damn. See, I've actually never played Overwatch 2. I played a tiny bit of Overwatch 1, and I played a tiny bit of Marvel Rivals. But I was a Iron Fist main for a long time. And then I was like, I'm tired of getting my cheeks clapped for 2 to 3 hours each night.
Damn.
I'm good. I'm good. What is the hardest thing to experience in VTubing? That's a question from Castiel.
The hardest thing to experience in VTubing, I can definitely say, is Wait, say it again so I can get in my mind. Sorry.
What is the hardest thing to experience in VTubing?
Okay. I would say the hardest thing to experience in VTubing is coming up with specific designs to look good.
Okay.
You know, because
yeah, I get what you're
most
saying.
of us, because most in the VTubing community, we want to look good. Every VTuber wants to look phenomenal. They want to look good.
Yeah.
They want to look bright and stuff, which I don't hate. I don't hate it. I respect it and stuff. But it's more like coming up with the ideas for this, because you don't want to like look very similar to someone else, because with the internet nowadays, they're just gonna talk their shit out.
Of course. Make a Google Doc on
Yeah.
you.
Yep. You're like, oh, you copied this. Like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, in my opinion, the hardest thing to experience is there's like a gateway into it. Not a lot of VTubers, when I was like trying to get into it last year, like welcome you with open arms. You know what I mean? They're like, don't really know you. You could fuck right off. And I'm like, oh, cool. Thanks. Love it.
I've had really anyone like that ever.
I'm very, very thankful for that, Devo.
Yeah.
Because when I first started, I didn't really know what streaming was, like at the beginning of last year. And within 2 months of me finding out, I did it. So I was like, I got a model, commissioned, got stuff, got scammed on assets, and then, started. And then I reached out to about 50 different VTubers, and most of them didn't respond, which is fair. About 20 or so people just told me to fuck off, basically. Varying levels of like, hey, like, we don't know you. We don't want anything to do with you. There was one. There was one that responded back. Kuho Maro. She was very nice to me and told me how to deal with all the in quotes VTuber etiquette, and really showed me what was up. And I was like, damn, this is crazy. Yeah, right. Hey, welcome in, Alpha. Welcome in. Also, welcome in, Pinky. I know, for real. It's crazy. I know. So, what kind of energy do you want people to feel when they're around you on stream?
It's ranging from both.
Okay.
Between comfy and chaotic, but not too chaotic. Like neutral chaotic, I would say, where sleepy. What the fuck? But I would say like neutral.
Okay.
That way, because I do usually switch sometimes here and there. Like it depends on how I'm feeling, because most of the time I am just like, I'm basically my normal self.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't put on an act or anything. Legit, whenever I stream, it's my real self. It's my literal real self. I don't put on anything.
Same. There's no point in having a bit or a character in my mind,
Yeah.
But I mean, too much energy.
If a bit comes in, then I'm going with the fucking bit.
That makes sense. Thank you for the reward, Harold. Thank you. What's up, Omega? Welcome in. Oh my gosh. So you're kind of like a chaotic neutral in the D&D set terms, right? Is that what you're going for?
I would say like in between, yeah.
Okay.
That way I can easily switch between, not stick to one single part.
Exactly. I get you. Harold, welcome in. Harold says, nice to meet you, Devo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
People are starting to trickle in a little bit. Very nice. Welcome back. So, what's the one thing you're proud of that has nothing to do with streaming?
Twitter doesn't really count, right?
Say Twitter? I mean, if you're proud of doing your Twitter, then fucking put your hat on it, bro.
Because it's recent, I would say.
Yeah, do it. Whatever you're proud of.
Okay, so it's actually a lot more recent. I'm pretty sure most of my community and most of the people that are close to me already know this, but I posted a art piece that I got of a commission that I got of Diva. And if anyone doesn't really know who Diva is, Diva is my female variation that I separated instead of just being straight up being called a fucking gender bend, because I wanted to make a whole different character because of plans that I have coming soon. So if you go to my Twitter, you'll definitely see it. Be aware there is tits and shit. So
Okay.
Gotta be aware of that.
All
You
right.
know, safe for work versions, of course. I don't
Okay.
dive into that NSW extreme shit. You know, I have rules and barriers for both characters, both Devo and Diva. So
Love
Solar,
it.
chill the fuck out.
we got a
Getting
gooner
freaky
over there.
Yeah. So because with that tweet, it just popped off, and obviously I know the reason why. Like because overnight my phone was getting spammed with likes. So I looked up and it has like 12K views, 2.1K
Holy
likes,
shit,
and
dude.
300 and not 300,000, 300 bookmarks.
Dude, that's
So
a round of applause worthy. That's fucking
yeah,
badass, dude. Good job. He has morals,
yep.
just an edgy guy. Yeah, Cass, 100%.
Like I didn't expect that to blow up, but that is actually like my most viewed tweet and my most viral tweet now because I showed Diva in a bunny suit.
Oh god, dude,
Because it was
that's not surprising then. That's
yeah. It was
crazy
meant for
though.
Easter. It
Yeah.
was meant for Easter Day, but I got the commission late, so I was like, fuck, I'll just post it.
Dude, that's awesome. I believe like I had one TikTok, I think get like 9,000 or 13,000 views, and I was on cloud 9. I was like, "Woo!" Dude, so I understand. And that's a great feeling when a bunch of people look at your stuff and like go, "Yeah, I approve." Great feeling. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of experiences that we have experienced in streaming. Tell me about a moment in streaming where everything went wrong and somehow still came out perfect.
Tell me about a moment in streaming. Everything went wrong, became perfect. Um, I don't know if this would count, but when I first started VTubing, not streaming,
Ooh, okay.
but VTubing, I didn't know how to VTube. I didn't know
Fair.
where to get models. I didn't know where to get anything VTubing related.
Dude, same.
So what I did was I just got some free models off of the workshop on Steam Workshop.
Oh shit, I didn't know
Most
that
of
was
them
a
were
way.
female.
Yeah,
So I was like, fuck it. I'll just use a female model. I can't find any male ones. So whoever just says some weird shit, I'm kicking them out. I don't really care. I didn't really get anyone saying that, luckily.
Okay.
But I would say that was like a kind of a weird mess up, but then slowly over time, I did gain practice, and I eventually went into like a trainee model before
Hell
my
yeah.
official one now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much.
Dude, that's crazy. That's what question. Casto, you can ask whatever question you want for the most part. For the most part. Yeah, just like what Noah and Peppy said. So like for me, Devo, when I was learning about VTubing and streaming, I went on the internet and I just Googled. I was like, where to buy VTuber models, and like an idiot, I went to the very first site. I don't remember what it was, and I was like, oh, this model looks pretty cool. Clicked on it, bought it, and got scammed. And I was like,
Damn.
I was like 80 or $90, and I was like, okay, that's fine, no worries. I'll go to this other website. So I just went down the list, clicked on this one, and I messaged this person, and he talked to me for like almost 2 days. Bought another model, boom, scammed again. And I was like, son of a bitch, this is crazy. And then I found Fiverr. So I got my actual first model from Fiverr, and then I got my second model from oh gosh, what's the website called? VGen.
VGen.
Yep, VGen. Yeah. So that's where
crazy.
That's where I got the second one, and I probably got scammed over like probably $300 or $400 worth of just assets. And I was like, all right, well, I am probably only ever going to go to artists that either I know or have been recommended by people I trust from here on out. It was crazy. Thanks. I wanted to make sure I don't go over any boundaries. Of course, Cass. Of course, I get you. So, what's the moment? What's the most "this can't be real" moment you've had on stream so far?
On stream.
On stream.
I would definitely say it would be my debut because I was working my ass off to set up my debut to be like to be a moment that I can remember and just something
Hell yeah.
not scuffing because I didn't want any scuff in my debut, which luckily I didn't have a single scuff in my debut.
Dude, congrats.
And
That's huge.
I got like a lot of people to be there at my debut, friends included, which I still love to
Nice.
this very day.
Love
You
it.
know? And I even like released 2 song covers, which is something that
Whoa.
yeah, not just one, but 2 of them. Because one of them was a year song cover that I never released, but I was like, okay, I need to get this out because I don't want it to be there in my folder for long enough. So I just said, fuck it, 2 song covers, throwing it out there, you know. So I have 2 song covers on my YouTube channel. So if anyone wants to see my YouTube, you guys can go check it out.
Dude, that's
Free listen
crazy.
to, you know. And then like, cause I had a lot of compliments from my friends, Oasis, Sierra, basically most of my friends just congratulating me on my debut, you know, and it felt so wholesome. It just made me almost want to cry because of like
Yep.
this is like the most amount of
Yep.
support that I've ever gotten and like the most cheering that I've gotten like so long for something that I worked so hard for and made it happen without giving up.
It felt rewarding, didn't it? It felt perfect.
Yeah,
Almost.
it felt rewarding.
Dude, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Cass says, when did you start saying, yes, I want to VTube and not be a video tuber? Or a flesh
Video
tuber?
tuber. Flesh tuber. Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's like video tuber, like the V and the tube. But never mind. But, okay. So what made me do the switch was actually, once again, my friends. My 2 friends being Ray and Oasis.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I have been friends with these dorks for like 3 years.
Yeah, fair enough.
And because during my flesh tubing time, I didn't really dive into VTubing much. But when I met them and I realized that they were VTubers, I was like, okay, I'll give it a watch to see how VTubing is and all that.
Yep.
And then slowly over time, I was like, okay, I want to try and become a VTuber. So obviously, then that comes to the point of me using a female model.
Yep.
To test to see how it is. Then slowly over time, yada yada yada, up until now. And then look at me now. So those two are like my biggest inspirations to getting into VTubing, and I don't regret it one single bit.
Hell yeah, dude. Omega, this is Devo. I know you're it doesn't matter you're 20 minutes late, bro. It's all good. And we're doing the interview. We're diving into the deep recesses of the Gamemaster's brain. Why does your model flash back and forth? Oh, Cass, on my side, he's using what's called reactive or Fujitech. So it's a less of a pull on the streaming and whatnot. If you want, you can go check out his channel and see what his actual model looks like. You know, that way it's you can see the true Gamemaster in his final form. So what's a moment where chat completely caught you off guard? Since I know everyone's chat does it eventually, what's a moment where you were like, damn, where they just caught you off guard?
There was I'm gonna be real right now, and I'm looking at you right now. You caught me off guard multiple fucking times. Like I'm just gonna admit that. Like there's many moments where I'll say, yeah, my chat definitely caught me off guard plenty of times. I'll say one moment is actually recently that I would say, because I was playing hardcore Minecraft on Wednesday, and then one of my streamer, not you, Devo, Rukia, fuck you. I'm just kidding. But it was more of recent because I was congratulating a viewer because he got into a school course. So I was like clapping him up and stuff like that, you know, like congratulating him. But then my guard was low, and a creeper just blew me up.
Oh,
like
no!
From behind. Pause. Yeah, but it ended up becoming such a funny ass moment. Like it was like one of the most Minecraft moments that I've ever had in my life.
Now creeper, that's the green zombie thing, right?
The green creature, yes.
Okay, you'll have to forgive. I haven't played Minecraft. I don't think ever, or maybe when I was very young. So I don't. Everyone keeps telling me, Atlas, you should play Minecraft, and I'm like, guys, I can't build these cool things with like switches and doors and all this architectural stuff. I would have like a basic square box house, and my dog would probably get lost and eaten. So that I would not be a very good Minecrafter. If you could drown, I'd probably drown. You know, build a boat with a hole in the middle of it, then go swimming instead of boating. Yeah, that's how my kind of Minecraft experience would work.
Damn.
So a lot of us have had a specific moment in our journey that changed our approach to streaming. What was your moment where you were either heading one content and go the other way, or vice versa? What was your flip-flop moment?
Wait, what was directly the question? Because I feel like you said two questions.
What's a moment in your journey that changed how you approached streaming? Hey, Lulu.
Oh, is this question? Okay, never mind.
Yep.
I thought we like skipped it. Okay. So what's a moment in your journey that changed how you approach streaming moving forward?
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely the thought of trying to be consistent and stay on the platform.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I couldn't really be consistent because of like personal life stuff that happened. But then this year I'm like more locking in onto the fact that I'm putting myself out there in
Hell
the
yeah.
VTubing industry and content and stuff like that, which is still going. So that's pretty much a good thing to know. But yeah, that's pretty much.
Being consistent is a huge thing in streaming, and like I knew that going in from just what Sir Google told me when I first started. But I would say in my first year of streaming, we didn't miss a stream here for almost an entire year. We streamed every Tuesday, Thursday, and half of the Saturdays in a month. So, and I get sick a lot. So there was a lot of times where I'd be like, "All right, hey everyone, it's time for us to get going for the day," you know. So it's been a journey for sure. Mm-hmm. So I know as a variety gamer, you have a lot of potential chaotic moments. What's your most unhinged hot take you've seen so far, or you've had?
There's like two of them. I want to say two things. It's not really gaming related, but it's more like just basic general shit.
Of course.
If that's fine.
Yeah, sling it, bro. Sling it.
Okay, so one thing. Friends matter more than business. That's one thing.
Perfect. Love that.
And two being boobs are better than thighs on a VTuber model. Anyways, next question.
Gotta be the thigh guy. I'm a thigh guy, bro. It's gotta be the thigh guy. If your chat had a stereotype, what would it be? What's up, Crimson?
Wait, what?
If your chat had a stereotype, what would it be?
Freaky. Next question.
Freaky. What's something you've learned the hard way that you wish someone had told you earlier?
Ooh. There's like a bit multiple.
Okay, all right. What's your gut reaction to it?
I would say consistency again.
Okay.
Because at first I obviously couldn't, but now I have the chance to. So
yep.
I feel like I would have been in a different position if I would have been consistent earlier. Actually, two things I would say. Okay. One being consistency, and two being killing overthinking. Because there were multiple. I'm not gonna lie. I am an overthinker, but as of now, I'm doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Mentally and stuff. So pretty much that's kind of just killed it. You know, I kind of just killed the thought of overthinking now, most of it. So I'm pretty much good now on that. So it's like good.
Paralysis by analysis. That's something that a lot of people, including myself, have to get over. You know, it's better just to get out there, do your stuff, and let it ride, as everyone would say. Ooh, Omega has a question. Devo, why the mask on when speaking and off when not? At least for PNGs. What's up, Momo?
Well, I had to think of something for my reactive. I can't really give a direct thought on that.
Instinct. That's your thought. Instinct on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say instinct, and it just I feel like it kind of made sense than just the basic open mouth thing. I wanted to make it unique.
Understandable. Castiel, when did you say to yourself, or have you, I am right where I want to be in streaming? Further would be great, but are you past your uncomfortness?
Yes, I would say I'm past that point of uncomfortness because during my training arc, I was kind
Mm-hmm.
of uncomfy,
I love that
even
you just said
while
training arc.
because I call it a training arc really. Because I mean, I was still learning through what do you do for VTubing and all that. So I
Mm-hmm.
literally
Mm-hmm.
call it my training arc
I
because I
love that.
used a model that's not even mine.
Dude,
So
I mean, that's
like
good. You're the first person to say training arc, and I fucking love it. He's a DBZ character at this point. So, what's a moment on stream where you instantly knew, yeah, this is getting clipped?
I need to like look through because it was multiple times that I've had it. Um, Actually, it was one moment because I was playing
Mm-hmm.
backrooms with my friends
Oh, shit.
Oasis, Jen, and Luke.
Okay.
For
Yeah,
some
yeah.
odd reason, randomly, when we were trying to get to the level, I was trying to like pass by one of my friends,
Mm-hmm.
but there was collision, so we couldn't really do it. And for some odd reason, I just made the most randomest noise ever. It seemed like I just barked, but then in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's getting clipped 100%.
Devo barking on stream.
Like I didn't really bark, but it's like I made a weird ass noise that sounded like it.
Understood. Peppy, 100%. Devo was doing his Rock Lee. If I cannot do 500 punches, I will do 1,000 kicks. I don't know if you're much of an anime guy, Devo, but there's a
I
lot
am.
of anime nerds here at the lounge, and we all love it.
I watch anime, but recently I just kind of been burnt out on it. I haven't really had the energy to watch it right now.
I know it's kind of like not a cliche, but my favorite anime of all time is still Solo Leveling. I
Interesting.
know it's just aura farming for 30 episodes or whatever, but it's so good. It's the first like aura farm anime. I was like, all right, I've watched it 3 different times, and I don't really rewatch animes very rarely, but I just love it.
Mm,
I love it
For
so
me,
much.
for new gen anime, favorite
Hmm.
new
Hmm.
gen is Soul Leveling, but for old gen, it would have to be Cowboy Bebop.
Dude, okay, you get a round of applause for that. Cowboy Bebop, I love it. Momo, mid leveling. It ain't mid leveling. It's good stuff. Atlas, you still gotta watch World Trigger. I know. Chat has like over quadrupled my anime watch list, bro. It's crazy. I'll put you on peak stuff, Atlas, right now. I know you will. You know how crazy it feels to have been the first reader of Solo Leveling and see it get so popular after the anime? Harold, no, I didn't, man. But there's a lot of trends people follow, especially in streaming. So this could be a IRL trend or a streaming trend. What's the most regrettable fashion trend you've ever followed?
Fashion trend?
So it could be like
Like, can you give
models,
an
you know.
example?
So for example, myself in IRL when I was younger, I I followed the trend called frosted tips. So I would frost my hair, so basically I have blonde streaks that would run through my hair, kind of like the '90s '90s boy band style. And that's
Excuse me.
that's my most regrettable fashion trend because that's
Bless.
I
Thank you.
wanted to be just like that.
Ah,
Boy
I
band
don't
era,
really
yep.
have.
Aaron
I don't
Carter.
really have one.
All right, this man over here never makes fashion mistakes. I see how it is. I see
Yeah,
how it is.
I can't really think of one to be honest. I never went through some sort of like fashion phase, nothing like that.
Do you have like a certain fashion or style that you dress in IRL or
Uh, I would kind of say it's like just casual most of the time.
that's a good one. That
Yeah,
that's
most.
good. See, for me, like my model, I look in IRL just like my models. I wear suits to work for the most part, you know. But yes, as people are, I did wear frosted tips. Everyone wanted to be Vegeta. They wanted to be Super Saiyan. After all, Atlas That's true, Cass. I want it that way. So everyone has a different reason that they start streaming, Devo. Why did you start streaming?
Exactly, start streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason was actually because at first I was a YouTuber.
Oh
Not
shit.
like yeah, at first I was like a YouTuber, but then I'm like, I don't want to keep doing YouTubing all the damn time. So I just like, fuck it. I'll try streaming to see how it goes.
Yeah.
So I kept doing it and doing it, for like some time.
Yeah.
And I pretty much prefer it over YouTubing in a sense, but I don't forget my YouTube audience. Like I still upload videos and stuff here and
What?
there.
Dude,
Yeah.
YouTube was so confusing for me. When I started trying to do it, I was doing everything wrong. And when I had Ray step in to help me, she basically patted me on the head. I was like, "It's okay, Alice. I'll take it over from here." And I was like, "Thank you. Yes, I know." Yeah, it was crazy. Somehow I went back to the roast Atlas streams. It's okay, Cass. It's all right. The chat likes to pitch me a hard time. There's a catchphrase that we have. So, what's the biggest thing that you think you're still figuring out right now in your journey?
I would definitely say to keep on touch with discovery and just
Okay,
like
okay.
trying to like it I'm trying not to say consistent all the time because it's gonna get overused a lot. But it's like trying to
That's
stay on
fair.
track with most of the trends and stuff with VTubing as of now.
Figuring out all the algorithms, bro. That's
Yeah,
that's
I would
tough.
say that.
That's tough. I don't have
Yeah.
the time or the mental brain power to be like, all right, the Twitter's algorithm is this, TikTok's algorithm is this, YouTube's algorithm is this, and I'm like, all right,
Mm.
we'll just stream, and if we grow, we grow. At this point,
Yeah.
Omega says YouTube is something. I'll learn it, but I like streaming. You got to keep at it. You have to keep at it. As Devo was just saying, you have to be persistent and consistent.
Yeah.
So, what part of this journey? I can already guess what your answer is. What part of this
Mm.
journey has been harder than you expected, Devo?
Do I even have to answer this damn question?
Being consistent. Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever doubted?
Actually,
Oh,
oh, actually,
oh,
wait a minute, hold on.
all right.
Plus on that is being original with your content, I would definitely say.
Mm,
Like try not to
okay.
copy others exactly.
Yeah.
Because that is a problem for content creation is where like different creators, I'm not pinpointing every creator,
Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
like there are little creators here and there that would copy off of each other's content,
Yeah.
and it does
Yeah.
create a problem here and there. So it's obviously trying to be original to your community audience
Mm-hmm,
and like,
mm-hmm,
just
mm-hmm.
your content in general.
Of course.
But yeah.
Cass, have fun eating your tilapia, my boy. So, have you ever doubted whether you should keep going? If so, what kept you going?
Um
Mm.
it's kind of like a yes and a no question. I kind of had like both in like that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Like oh, hey Sam, so welcome on in. But I would definitely I'm gonna speak on the yes and the no's. So
Mm-hmm.
I have had a doubt whether I should keep going
Yeah.
and the reason why I decided to keep going. So the reason I had a doubt on whether I should keep going
Mm-hmm.
was like I wasn't getting any growth. I don't know what to do here and like stuff, when it
Yeah.
comes to my YouTube and Twitch. And what kept me going was immense amount of support that hey, you shouldn't focus on numbers right now in your early stages. You need to
It's true.
focus on having fun. Focus on like
Yes.
uploading, streaming for
Mm-hmm.
fun and all this.
Mm-hmm.
That's the yes part.
Okay.
The no being like I would just upload, obviously leaning into that question or leaning to the answer.
Yeah.
Upload for fun and all that here and there. So basically just smooth transitioning into that, I would say.
Okay.
If
It's
that makes sense.
no. That makes sense. So many people get really focused on numbers and they get discouraged and they leave. And a lot of people have some really good fucking talents that they can share with people. We just have to get over that, like I was saying earlier, the paralysis by analysis.
Mm.
I've met probably, 15 or more mutuals here where I'm like, wow, these are great people. They have some good talents. They're entertaining. And within like 6 months to a year, they just disappear. And I never hear from them again. And I'm like, that sucks. We go from talking like almost every other day to poof. They're Casper the Friendly Ghost. So, what's something you wish people understood about streaming that aren't necessarily streamers?
Is that streaming? I'm gonna dive into this topic again because I know it gets brought up like every 6 months. Streaming, at least in the early stages, don't focus on content creation or just streaming as your main focus. Make it as your hobby while you're still doing like school, your job, or something like that, because like you're not earning much from content creation. Even right now, it's like, yeah, it may seem like I'm putting that as like a main focus, but it's like I have time to put it as a focus. I still have other stuff to prioritize, being like my job and
Yep.
school related stuff. But it's like right now, content creation to me is like a side gig that I just want to have fun in and just
Exactly.
share my experience alongside
Yeah.
with like me having fun with my friends and stuff here and there. Like obviously they understand
Yeah, they
of
get
like what
it.
I'm saying with that. So yeah,
I
like
get.
unless you know that you're doing good in content creation and stuff, like you're getting your growth is good, discovery is good, blah 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 and all that, then you can make it as your full-time thing, really, if you know it's actually going to go good for the future.
So,
Okay.
what does success actually look like to you? Not like the internet version, the real one. Like, what does real success look like to you, Devo?
Freedom.
Freedom.
It is, to me, success is not all about just getting money and then spending all that money on like really rich stuff.
Yep.
To
Yep. Yep.
me, it's more about freedom, because what else are you going to be doing? Like, what are you going to be doing when you get success, right?
That's
You have
true.
all this money, you have
Yep.
all the shit that you can do in your free time. You have free will to do whatever you want when you succeed. So it's like you have more freedom
Yep.
to do whatever you want. Like, hell, you can
You're
help
not
people,
nailed down
pay
to
off
do
all the
anything
stuff.
specific. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
like, freedom is what it looks like to me.
No, I get you. Welcome in, Meme. It's me, Mr. Atlas, and I'm hosting here at the lounge with my boy Devo. We're diving in deep. How are you doing?
Hello.
Happy Saturday, Meme. Happy Saturday. So that is a very good look on success, by the way, Devo. Not a lot of people have that kind of, I would say, 360 look. A lot of people are like, oh, I just want to make a ton of money, or I want to be able to get this one thing, or do this one thing. Freedom is the perfect answer in my mind.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
especially
and
in like the financial world, freedom buys you time. There's tons of currencies that you can have unlimited of technically. You can have unlimited
yeah.
amount of cars, unlimited amount of boats, unlimited amount of houses and pencils and erasers. But every single person from Jeff Bezos down to a beggar only has 24 hours in a day.
Yep, and that's the problem with the world that I see, is like when someone gets rich, they put a focus on one single thing and then they just have that as like their entire personality.
Yep.
And that's what I hate about it.
All right, we got a meme says, "Thank you. I must ask both of you, as the father of all memes, which of my children do you hold highest?" Oh, I'm not much of a meme guy. I don't
What the
really know a
fuck?
bunch of memes, except, uh, I mean, there's the meme
What
where
the
there's the dog is sitting in the house and the house is on fire, and it goes, "Everything is fine. Everything is fine."
mm,
That's my favorite meme. What about you? What about you, Devo?
uh I I can't really think of one, to be honest. Like, meme example real quick.
It's
Oh,
understandable.
Miku. Oh, then Miku, I would say. One of my chat just fucking did it. Yeah. My chat mostly knows me for liking Miku a lot, so.
Okay, all right. Are you a Miku collector, Devo?
No, I'm like a fan, but I'm not like a big fan
I
like what
get
Ray
you.
is.
I get you.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my God, Ray's a fan. Holy
yeah,
dude,
she's a
she
fan.
showed me her stuff. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, she sent me a lot of pictures of her collection and stuff like that. So yeah,
She's
she's
got like
like
a
the
whole
biggest Miku
room
fan that I know.
dedicated to that stuff. Not like just
Yep.
Miku, but like her mangas and all the other ones. Oh.
Yeah.
Peppy says the math brain. Okay, there's a joke that whenever I try and like solve something tech wise, chat puts in like the math brain meme. You know where the guy's like looking up, there's like math equations flying everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Meme asks Miku, interesting choice. Which one? I didn't know there was more than one Miku, to be honest.
Yeah, there's like multiple. There's the regular Miku, there's like Sakura Miku, there's like Snow Miku. There's like a bunch of fucking Mikus.
Oh my
I would just say
God.
the base one. I would just say the base Miku. You know, I
Just
still like the other
okay.
ones, but my favorites being like the base one. You know, just keeping it standard, not making it complicated.
My two kids, my two boys, love some of Miku's music. There's like
Mm,
vegetable juice is one.
actually, wait a minute. I take that back. No, Brazilian Miku is my favorite.
Why is Brazilian Miku your favorite?
Next question.
There's a little piece of the real Devo. All right, okay, I see you. So, what kind of person do you feel like you're becoming through your streaming journey?
Uh,
Like, do you feel
wait,
yourself
Devo,
being
what?
more reclusive? Do you feel like you're learning to step out of your shell more? Like, what do you got?
Wait, hold on a second. There's Brazilian Mikus. There's other statue Mikus. What do you mean answer the question, Sam? What? I did answer the question. I don't need to explain the question.
I don't need to divulge into why Brazilian Miku is my favorite,
It's
just that
just
she is my favorite.
it's just Brazilian Miku. No, nothing to be explained. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you like Brazilian Miku? So, the reason what
Everyone on my side's going, of course you love Brazilian Miku. Yes, 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 yes.
I mean, come on, man. I'm fucking Latino. I gotta love the other Latinos and shit. You know, I got like Hispanic shit. You know, come on.
I
Okay,
never
but
I never knew there was different versions of Miku, bro. I never
yeah,
knew.
the Brazilian Miku is like a fan made version, not like an official one. So
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
yeah. Okay, so what kind of person do you feel like you're becoming through streaming?
Yeah.
I kind of want to switch that question and make it like, what kind of person do you not want to become
Sure.
through this?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I would say a person with an ego. I would say
Ooh,
because
that's a
I
good one.
have seen
Yeah.
I have seen way too many streamers that get into situations
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that have an ego, and it does not look good for them.
Dude.
I don't
Yep.
want to become a VTuber that just has an ego for shit, you know?
Yep.
There's a reason why I don't like putting on acts on stream. It's a reason why I'm just myself, because I don't want to dive into the whole thing of, oh, I have an ego, so I'm more important, or you know, I'm like this, or some bullshit, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do not want to become a streamer or a VTuber, a content creator with an ego. Literally, I just want to be myself. That's it.
Dude, there were so many people that I was telling you that responded back to me. They'd be like, Atlas, you don't even have any followers. Or Atlas, you have like 100 people following you. Reach back out to me when you're at like 50K, 30K.
Damn.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
why? Why can't you
Being
just
yourself.
be a good person and just talk to
Being
me? Like
yourself is
I'm not
the
trying to take
way.
anything from you. I'm just trying
Being
to
yourself is
learn.
the true way to see the soul of a person. Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
Sam.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Being yourself is the true way to see a soul in a person. Be
Exactly.
yourself, and good things may come your way. Soul, soul. The fuck. Sam, you literally just fucking described like the purpose of just how I fucking act towards other people.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's not even a joke.
You be
Like,
yourself and be kind. And that's the best thing that you could do towards people.
exactly. Like, You be kind, you
Mm-hmm.
be nice to other people, like friends, family, it don't matter. People in the fucking street, for all I care,
Yep.
it's gonna get you far in life, no
Preach
matter
it.
what.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then like the people that decide to be dicks about it, like being a dick here and there, just like all this other bullshit,
Yep.
they're gonna get hit with something coming in life, no matter what it is.
Exactly. Exactly. My wife has a saying that what you put out in the world, you receive. So if you put out in the
Yeah.
world, positive vibes and kindness, you will eventually receive positive vibes and
Ooh,
kindness. If you're a
yeah.
fucking dickhead to people, then people are going to be a dickhead to you.
Exactly.
Yep. I
Ooh, wait a
love
minute.
that you have the same mindset about that as I do.
Yeah. Look at myself. I had to put on an act in front of my own parents for so long. I can't even get myself to cry anymore. That's how should I answer that? Are you good? Like what the fuck?
Just
Lulu,
slide,
thank you for the follow. Welcome to the
slide,
arena.
slide him for slide a little Arnold Palmer. Put an arm around him. You know.
Being kind costs you nothing. Exactly,
Yep.
Sleepy. Being kind costs fucking nothing.
Cost zero. Cost absolutely nothing.
Literally.
Yep. Yep.
All
I
right.
love that. So
Yeah.
if we were all sitting in the lounge right now, IRL, what are you drinking besides an RDP?
What the fuck is an RNP?
Oh my God! You don't. Oh my! It's Arnold Palmer. It's a Arizona drink. There's a
Is that like alcohol?
no, nope. It's just tea and lemonade. It's just
Oh,
combined.
okay.
Yeah. So there's a. It's a little. It's not a bit. It's just my chat makes fun of me because
Oh,
we drink.
then mine's a fucking obvious answer. That my
What is
whole
it?
chat can
Mhm.
just fucking say it straight up. I want to see if my chat can just say it real quick. Like chat, I want you guys to answer this for me. If I were sitting in like the lounge thingy, what am I drinking besides an RNEP? I want you guys to fucking answer because it's so obvious. I swear to God, and I'm literally drinking it right now. I'm
It's not
drinking it right
juice.
fucking now.
Crimson, it's
Gamer
not
stuff,
juice.
exactly. Gamer stuff right there. Yep, Sam got it.
Gamer subs.
I'm drinking fucking gamer subs.
Okay.
I'm a fucking addict on gamer subs.
Yeah, dude. So there's the little bit is every stream I drink about a gallon of RNAP. So we drink about an average of 20 gallons of Arnold Palmer a month.
Jesus.
Yeah, October of last year we broke a record. It was about 34 gallons in the entire
God
month,
damn.
which is more than a gallon a day. So yeah, it was
God.
it was a little bit of a much.
Relatable.
I only drink water because I
Okay.
don't care for much art. I mean, that makes sense, meme. That makes sense. There's a lot of people
Like-
who only drink water or juice, water and coffee,
Like I don't like gamer stuff is not the only thing I drink. I drink like water as well.
Of course.
Because I pretty much stopped drinking soda because of gamer subs. It's just more healthy for you, literally.
You forgot to say it's Diet Atlas. True. I drink the Diet because it only has 1 gram of sugar per gallon. So that way my whole, bloodstream doesn't just become fucking sugar. Because it sounds more insane if it was straight. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. What kind of person do you hope feels at home in your community? Devo.
What kind of person? Can you explain that another way?
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I feel like I'm getting confused with it.
no worries. So for me, it's like the people that are having like a hard week, So those people that they work hard, they don't get to play with the boys anymore or the girls. They don't feel like they have time to hang out. They feel like they wake up, go to work, come home. Wake up, go to work, come home.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Then I can definitely answer this. I would definitely say with my energy and just me being myself and just no acts, nothing with how I put on stream and shit.
Yeah.
Is just being myself and acting like someone that actually fucking cares.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that I'm like saying to other streamers that they don't care for their shit. No, they do care, but it's like I also want to become someone like that. It's like, oh yeah, I care for the people that watch my streams and shit here and there.
Same. Yes.
It's like,
yep.
that's like a at least a stream that can be that you can watch to get distracted from like all the negative thoughts that you have and shit. Like if you have a bad day and shit,
Yep. Dude,
you know?
you and I have the same track on that. Meme
Yeah.
says, funny story, I tried campaign, shit, probably champagne on New Year once and wanted to spit it in a sink and it ended up all over my mother in the next moment. I had a lot of regrets for the next week. That's a tough one. Champagne is definitely not a drink that most people like, in my opinion. A lot of people pretend to drink it because it's français. Oui, français. So, Devo, for you, what does unwinding after a long day look like?
It would just be just chilling at my setup, playing games, talking with my friends, or just editing, really, or just browsing. Just basically just chilling down, acting like a chud.
Okay, all right. Okay, I see you. What's your version of peace right now?
I would oh, I got a burp. Oh god. My version of peace right
Yep,
now, it would definitely be talking with my friends. 100%.
that makes
That is
sense.
my peace because I feel because most of my friends, I
Mm-hmm.
feel they feel like a secondary family to me, no matter what. Like
Yep.
hell, no, like with how much I talk and joke around with them and shit, they feel like my secondary family
Yep.
in case anything happens. Like that, I'm comfortable with talking about really. So
I mean, that makes sense. Like I'm the same way, Devo. My friends feel like family because my mom and dad are very old in comparison. You know, my dad's in his 80s right now. So they were old by the time I came around. So they didn't really have much relation. They didn't really understand. Gaming was just a waste of time and money because I could go out and go work on the farm with that time instead. That was their
mm,
view of it.
mm,
And I remember buying this was going to age me a little bit. I remember when the first Xbox came out. I was
holy shit.
Yeah, I was in high school and
Ugh.
I couldn't have it. I couldn't have it at my house. So one of my best friends and I were getting ready for college, right? It was like the Xbox 360, I think it
Yeah.
was, that was coming out. And we were getting ready for college. And I was like, hey, can I buy this and leave it at your house? And when I leave for college, I could pick it up. Because I knew that my parents would just flip their shit and be like, what? You're going to spend time playing video games? If you have time to play games, you could come back on the farm. And I was like, this is not going to go well. This is not going
Ugh.
well. Yeah. Don't you worry, buddy. I was with you, although I was a PlayStation enjoyer. See, there are people like that. Ooh, I'm not the only one with super old parents. Hell yeah. So what's something your community gives you that you didn't expect?
Support and
Yeah.
love.
Support and love. Yeah. I still have people show up to my streams that were there on my very first stream. And to me, that is
Damn.
absolutely crazy to me. I mean, Pep is one of them. She was there for one of the very first, like the very first stream, and she's been there for almost every stream since. So, and there's a
Wow.
couple of them. Omega and Alpha, they showed up, I think, in like middle of end of last year, and we've just became super good friends of like ever since. There's been a lot of there's Pep waving. She's waving. So it's the love and support that you get when you show your chat that you actually give a damn is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen the majority of streamers, they don't, in my opinion, they don't get that same connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just, to me, that's wild. To me, that's wild. But if
Fair.
someone turned your content into an anime, what would the genre be? And what would be the opening theme? What would it feel like?
Uh, I would say the genre to match with it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it would probably be an action
Ooh,
type of
okay.
anime
All right, okay.
to fit in with like my whole lore and theme of my VTuber. For the opening theme, I can't really think of one, really.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
See, mine would be like a cozy action, like a we all isekai into the lounge, and and you go
Ugh.
do adventures and what. I know isekai
Ugh.
is a trope that's overplayed. I know it. I know it, but it's one of my favorite genres. I love almost every single one. I haven't found one I haven't liked yet. And it's very lounge feel. Very adventure guild feel
Yeah.
for me at least.
Ooh, actually, wait. Both action and like psychological, not horror, but like psychological in some sense.
Okay, yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I get you.
Like, it's like to keep up with the story here and there to make sure of like, oh, this is what's really happening. Oh, this happened in this episode, like all that.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. So
Yeah.
you're a content creator of a great many skills. If you could voice act in any anime, which one would you choose?
If I were to voice act,
Yeah,
oof,
any anime.
I haven't really watched any anime as of recent, so I can't really give an exact thought.
Okay.
But from anime that I have watched long ago,
Yeah.
uh, I would probably say just like, at least for a start, any slice of life anime to begin
Ooh.
with. But like
Yeah.
to
Those are
further
good.
down the line, probably more into like the action and like what's that genre called? Fucking uh, it was similar to action. I forgot what it was called. Hold on.
Like an action
Anime.
comedy? Is it like a thriller?
No, no. Shonen. Shonen anime.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah, I get you. I
was.
get you.
That
I get you.
shonen.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, Atlas would be in Spy Family. Pep, I was literally just about to say I would love to voice act a character in either Spy Family or Solo Leveling. Those would be my two. Spy Family was my first cozy anime with like slight action in it. I loved. I binged the shit out of Spy Family in like less than a week while working and doing everything. I loved it. I was giggling like a little schoolgirl watching that show, dude. I loved it. It was one of my favorites. So, one of the questions that I always try and ask everybody that come on here is if you could have any one superpower, what would it be and why?
Okay, well, first of all, I know there's some people in this chat that are gonna say invisibility. Get the fuck out of you, perverts. No, I'm just kidding.
Fair,
For real,
fair.
though.
Be as creative
I
as you
would
want.
I would really say there's like a divide on two.
Ooh, okay,
I would
okay,
say
okay.
one being like electricity, or two being creation. I would say.
Oh, okay, okay. So give me an example of your electricity manipulation and creation.
Not manipulation, electricity.
Oh, just electricity.
Yeah, no, we're not putting manipulation in there. Hell no.
Okay, okay. So give me an example. Give me an example of what electricity superpower and creation superpower is.
For electricity, it's actually like in my screens for my ending screen.
Yeah.
It would, because it has daggers that are electrifying, and they have like different colors like blue, red, and purple.
Ooh.
The electrifying daggers are a reference to the Yakuza games, because that's like my favorite game of all time.
Really?
Really?
You like the
Yeah.
Yakuza
So
games?
yeah, because
Ugh.
of Majima. It was
I,
really directly though. It was from Yakuza Like a Dragon, aka Yakuza 7, where
okay,
because
okay.
he has a pound mate move where he throws knife down a building and starts running down the building, and all the knives start to like go
What?
downwards exactly.
Okay, that's
So I
pretty
kind of
cool.
got that as like a reference for my ending screen.
Okay,
So if anyone
okay.
has seen my ending screen, that's basically the reference to that.
Dude, that's pretty cool. I'll admit I've never played any of the Yakuza games. I watched some of my mutuals play them, and I was like, these are very old
They're
games, and I was not a fan of
They're
them.
good games. They're good and goofy at times.
Really, give me a moment.
Yeah.
What's good and goofy about them?
For Goofy, it would be some of
Mm-hmm.
like the most ridiculous shit that you can play in the sub stories, and like for like the actual good stuff being like toward like the drama of the game, because there is definitely a lot of drama in the game that
Ooh.
lingers of like, oh, this is actually what truly happens. Like you gotta pay attention to some parts of the game to like get an understanding of like, oh, this is happening in the story and stuff.
Oh my goodness, dude! We actually just finished playing Final Fantasy Tactics: Ivalice Chronicles. Have you heard of that?
Ah, I heard the game, but I never played it.
Bro, there was so many twists in the story. It was crazy. It would be like the main character goes, his one of his brother's name is Dice Darg. And it's like, oh no, Dice Darg, our father's dead. What do we do? And the brother goes, hey, Ramza, that's the main character's name. Ramza, go figure this out. Go to this mission. And then in the mission, you find out that his the brother killed the father, and then he convinces the middle brother that you're the bad guy, and all these good type characters like the Pope or a high confessor is like, oh, we believe you're brothers because you're just a filthy half breed, and I'm like, what the fuck? It was a lot of like twists and turns, which I love in games. I don't know about you, but I love it when a game points you in a direction, and it's just like, oh, hey, this is actually pretty nice. This is pretty cool. And then all of a sudden it's BAM! And you're like, oh shit, what happened? Or like a character dies, does the whole like touches his stomach thing and blood happens, and then I love it. I love when stuff like that happens.
That's
Twisty was fun to listen to. Atlas's Shock. Pep, yeah. Yeah. We played a lot of the Final Fantasy Tactics, which I don't know if you know about those type of games where it's like a little party and it's turn based and whatnot.
I do, yeah.
Those are some of my favorite games. So Final Fantasy Tactics type or Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is like one of my main favorite game series of all time.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
What would you say your favorite series is of all time, Devo?
Well, I pretty much did say it at first.
Is it the Yakuza?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many Yakuza games are there?
There's like plenty. There's 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh shit.
There is Judgment. There is Lost Judgment, basically being the spinoffs. There is Like a Dragon Ishin, basically another spinoff. There is Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which is another spinoff of Majima. There's a lot.
Damn! You fucking named off like 15 games in 30 seconds?
There's a lot.
So, and you said number 7 was your favorite out of all of them, right?
No.
No.
My favorite is Infinite Wealth.
Infinite Wealth. Why is that one your favorite?
One being the gameplay loop in the game was just so good that like I put over like 100 hours into a single player game, and that I never put that much playtime into a game before until Infinite Wealth came in.
Damn. So like, are you beating these games in like 30 hours then, or 40 hours?
I don't remember.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And that game is where one of my covers is from.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, Bakadaro.
Is it like the main song? Is it like the main character theme song? Why did you pick that song to cover?
It's a karaoke song in the game that you can because you can do karaoke in the game with the characters. So, and that song was a continuation to another popular song called Bakimitai from pretty much every single Yakuza game. It was more because Bakadaro felt like more of a personal sad type of song, while Bakimitai felt more like accepting in that case. Like you accepted that you lost something or you missed something a lot, you know? There's meaning behind it. It's probably like a lot more, but yeah.
Harold says I dumped lots of hours into Kiwami and Like a Dragon. Are those games?
Kiwami? Which Kiwami? Which Kiwami and which Like a Dragon? Because Like a Dragon is the name switch that they did.
Beat Kiwami, didn't beat Like a Dragon, but I loved it. Did every little side quest and grinding I could, which made it so I burnt out after a long while, but I still loved it. Is there a lot of grinding in that game, Devo? The first of both, Harold says.
Yeah, yeah. There's definitely a lot of grind that you can do in the Yakuza games. 'Cause it's not like a linear game. You can kind of just like do the main quest, but also
Mm.
you can just grind like XP. Like you can just do
Oh
like the
shit.
normal basic shit instead of just going toward the main story
So it's kind of like
here and there.
a old school open world type game, right?
Something like that.
Something
Yeah,
like that. So is there like
yeah.
levels? Like, do you like level grind to get extra abilities, or is it like just for money, or is it just like unlocks and cosmetics?
I would say like unlock skills and all that to become more like powerful with your abilities and shit.
Oh shit. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite? Some of those games don't they have like different characters that you can play, right? Or is it just one main
Some, yeah.
character for the most part?
There's there's usually one main character in most of the games, but in some of the games you could play as like one or two characters, but in the fourth one, no, actually not the fourth one. No, yeah, the fourth one and the fifth one, you could play as four different characters,
You said four?
which are meant for story purposes.
Oh my
So
god.
you can't really like switch between them
Mm-hmm.
manually.
Mm-hmm.
It does it because of the story as you progress. So
Oh, okay, okay. Harold says, I
yeah.
love the series so much that I try to do every little thing and just really screwed myself since I did it all like a marathon. And after long enough I was just beat. I recently though have been thinking about going back to beat it. My little brother started loving them, so I want to go finish my run. Well, that's pretty cool, Harold. So, Devo, I know that's your favorite game series. Do you have a favorite character in those series?
Kiryu.
Why is he your favorite?
He was kind of one of the main inspirations to how I look, being like
Oh
with the
shit.
suit and all that. The
Really?
second being Majima with the eye patch, because
Mm.
here I gotta like put my model above because it's barely shown. Because I have my little dog named Pochi.
Oh,
One
that's
being the
adorable.
name Pochi
Mm-hmm.
is a direct name reference from one of the Yakuza games. I'm pretty sure it was Zero. Yeah, it was Zero. I think I probably remember. It's been like a long time. Plus, being the eye patch on Pochi
Yeah.
is a reference to Majima because Majima wears an eye patch in the game because he got his eye injured in a specific event.
Oh
So
shit.
he
Okay.
permanently has an eye patch on him at all times.
What? Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Harold says he's
And
quite the
also,
badass. Oh, what's up?
yeah. Also, weren't we on questions?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, you know me. I usually just go off on little tangents.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're good. Yeah.
if your community had a theme song, what would it be, or what would it feel like?
Specifically a song. Hold on, I gotta like look through my Spotify to find it. Where is the song? What the fuck? Oh, did it get? No, it didn't. Okay. The song I would definitely say
Mm-hmm.
for a theme song for my community, it would definitely have to be "Die for You" by The Weeknd,
Ooh, and why that one?
or Starboy.
Why
Yeah,
why those?
I'm a I'm a big Weekend fan. He's like my favorite artist of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have you heard of Mr. Kitty?
Nope. What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah. So he had a really famous song go viral over on like TikTok, called
Oh,
After
that's why
Dark.
then.
So it's called
Mm.
After Dark, and that's a song that I just love. That I play that song for like almost an hour a day when I'm at work. Peppy says she loves The Weeknd. So good. The Weeknd's a great
Yep.
band. It's a great band. Great band.
Band?
Well, it's creator, I should say. I call all the
Yeah,
singers
he's an
bands.
artist.
Artist. All right,
He,
all
he's
right, all right. Artist,
yeah.
artist. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, so what would you say your signature move or signature phrase would be as a creator?
uh I don't really have one and I can't really think of one really.
Okay, okay. We have
Yeah, I
we have a
can't really think of
catchphrase.
one.
It's usually me being exasperated, like, "What do you mean?" Another sign of old.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would definitely say oh, I remember when like me remembering because I usually say that a lot. Even my friends say it. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you like, oh, yeah, you usually say like, oh yeah, you remember like, oh, I remember this. I remember when. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, he remembers everything.
Yes, Peppy, I know. It's another side of being old. Saying artists and bands and everything, lumping all of the other ones. So we're flying through these questions. Are you ready for the rapid fire segment?
All right.
All right, coffee or tea?
I would say tea.
Cozy game or competitive?
Cozy.
Late night or early morning?
Late night.
Favorite flavor palette: savory, salty, sweet, sour, spicy.
Spicy.
Ooh. What one game you could play forever?
The finals.
Comfort game after a long day.
Minecraft.
One word your community would use to describe you.
Freaky.
If we had to play one game that you were 100% confident and you could win at, what would it be?
Minecraft.
Fuck, that's right. At the end of a long day, when the stream is off, the noise is gone, and it's just you for a moment, what's something real you want people to remember about you?
Is be yourself. Don't put on an act for anyone else, because you are going to, if you just be yourself, don't hold back. Well, hold back on certain stuff, but you know what I mean. Like, hold back some stuff, I would say, but still be yourself in that case. Then there's going to be some people that will accept on who you are. 100%. Definitely. Because
that's good.
I don't really act. But I don't act at all in
Mm-hmm.
front of my friends. I'm just myself, and my friends have accepted me for the way I am. Like, my family accepted me for the way who I am. People accepted me and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just better if you just be yourself. Don't put on an act for anyone, really, because if you do, it will cause problems in the end of the day.
Yeah. No, I get it. And that's how you know that they're friends. If they accept you for who you are, that's how you know that those are true friends and not just someone who wants to get something out of you.
Yeah.
All right, now here's a time where we can open it up to either you or to either chats. Chats, if you have anything that you want. Hi, Ray, what's up, Ray? If anyone has questions that they want to ask either of us, or if you have questions for chats or for me, everyone, it's like a little free-for-all at the end of the segment since we've blown through it so fast.
Hi, Ray. What the fuck is that badge? Is that Winton?
What badge is it?
That's Winton. That's Winton from Overwatch.
Winston Overwatch. I don't even know who that is. I have no idea who Winston is from Overwatch.
He's one of the heroes from Overwatch. Man, I mean to.
Winton. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Yes, it's Winton.
Hi, Ray.
Is it like a support hero? Is it a combat hero?
He's a tank.
A tank. Is he a big boy? Is he a small boy?
He's a monkey.
He's a.
I'm not joking.
How is he a tank if he's a monkey?
He has like a shield, and he has like an electric gun that he can shoot.
Oh shit.
Well, he can like leap really high in the air and stuff.
Damn. He's a big old gorilla tank, big brain. Overwatch is a good atlas, but I don't know that it's your current jam. Maybe off stream, try it out. Gorilla, to be exact. I've derailed the entire interview. No, Ray, we're at the very end. We're at the very end.
I made this go downhill. No, you didn't, Ray. No, you didn't.
We're at the very end. I mean, Devo ran through these questions about an hour faster. I had work. I know it's Ray. Isn't it like 12:30 for you right now? Isn't it just like super late?
It's 12:30 for her.
Oh my goodness, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She works late, so.
I just finished work. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Do you have any questions for us, Devo? Does your chat have any questions? Our chat, do you have any questions that you want to sling over at Devo? Now's your time to open up the lore book if necessary.
Yeah. If anyone has questions, I'll try to answer them at my best. Like, definitely.
He did Marvel Rivals. It was fun. Lots of jumping and Atlas getting his booty kicked. Yes. Ray has a question. Diva model win.
I'll send you. I'll give you more info, Ray, in DMs. I can't really talk about because actually, funny enough, one thing I can say is that
Mm-hmm.
I do have a goal set where if I reach, well, I changed the goal now instead of 1K, but if I reach, if I reach 500 followers
Mm-hmm.
on Twitch, I will save money. I will save money
Yep.
to to set up a whole full debut for Diva. Because that's the plan. If I reach 500, then I will start setting up plans for a full debut for a Diva model, an official one. I'm not joking about this either.
When, not if, when you reach 500, Devo.
Yeah, when I reach 500.
Exactly.
No time limit. Like, no time limit or nothing. Like, I can literally hit it at any time. And then it'll go into effect.
Ooh, Pepe has a question. Favorite food / type of food?
Pizza.
Ray's going to make 110 accounts right now.
Why Ray? Oh, because of the fucking questions?
Yeah. She's making 110
Ray,
accounts right now.
Ray, you know me pretty well. So you're like,
so,
what the fuck?
So why pizza? Like, what about it? Do you have a specific kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Just
Booba?
plain pepperoni.
Ray, I know you're freaky as shit. Yeah, basically pepperoni.
I mean, I was hoping for like some, I like extra pineapple with the white sauce, Italian sausage, just plain pepperoni.
Yeah, just plain pepperoni.
I like a meat lovers. I want
I
6 to 8 different kinds of meat on there. I want it to be 2.5 inches thick. Just I want all of it.
Yeah, everybody follow. Yeah, listen, Solar. Everybody follow if you guys want a full Diva debut. Like, I'm not joking about this. I'm not freaky. I'm the last freak that ever freaked. Ray, stop.
Add a veggie.
Oh, you found it.
I didn't get this big, Pep, by eating my food's food. I got to be big by eating meats and cheeses and breads. Mm-hmm. Harold says, I'm not good with this kind of thing, so I'll ask, what is the wildest moment you had in a game? Examples like getting a penta, which you had zero reason to have gotten and such. I don't even know what a penta is.
The wildest moment I've had in a game.
Mm-hmm.
I can think of one moment. It's pretty basic when most people that understand what I'm gonna say. Because this was like years ago when Black Ops 4 released. Because I was close to getting a nuke, basically being 30 kills without dying. But I ended up dying at like kill 26, and I just fucking I crashed out. This was like way back when I was not a streamer. Like, hell, I was still in school, high school.
Okay.
But yeah, basically.
The last Call of Duty game I played, bro, was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That was it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was the first one that I played.
That was the last one. Ray has a question. When coming to the UK?
I would love to come to UK. I'm not joking, Ray. I would love to meet you and Sarah. Seriously. Like, if I wanted to go to if I want to make next year a thing. I really do. Like, I'm not joking. I really do want to go to the UK next year. Meet us, he says. Like, just to hang out with you two, literally. Like, he hasn't. I mean, we've met at TwitchCon twice, but it's San Diego. We pretty much know San Diego like the back of our fucking heads. We need somewhere different, okay? We need to go somewhere different.
How was TwitchCon?
Go for the.
I've never seen or even know what a TwitchCon is. Like, what is it?
Well, actually, before that, go for the number 4. Oh my god, don't get me started on that fucking Korean barbecue. But TwitchCon is basically a convention for Twitch where a bunch of streamers, a bunch of events happen at the convention, and it's pretty fun too to be there.
Really? What was your favorite thing about it?
It was actually pretty much most of my friends know my favorite moment of me winning second place at the solo leveling booth to win the game for free.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
okay,
I
that's
am.
pretty cool.
If anyone has went to TwitchCon and they've seen the solo leveling booth, I was the second place winner at that booth, and I won the game for free.
That's pretty cool. Harold says best
Yep.
multiplayer. I'd say the perfect concoction. Bops Battle. Black Ops.
Oh, Blops?
Bops BOPS. Bops 1. Uh-oh.
Black Ops?
Black Ops. What is the
Are you saying? Are you? Whoever's saying that? Are you mentioning Black Ops or like what else?
I think Black Ops. What does PS stand for? Harold, help me out. What are you saying? What do you say? I went to my first Black Ops. Okay, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Okay. I went to my first anime con this last year. For the first, like, I didn't know anything about it. It was crazy. I was one of the tallest people over there. Not the tallest, but I was one of the tallest. If you don't know, I'm 6'6". So, and with my dress boots that I wore, they add 2 inches, so I'm 6'8". Imagine being tall. Holy early stream, I'm late. It's morning here. I know, it's all good, missus. It's all good. But I remember because I went over as oh my gosh, he's from the same TV show as Jinx. Gosh darn it, he wears a suit. Has a weird eye. I don't know if you can. I can't remember. I can't even remember the Silco. Yes, thank you, Ray. I went in as Silco. My God, I had a stroke and I couldn't remember anything.
Ooh,
and
actually, it just came into. Oh, continue.
And I remember walking through the crowd and like looking at everyone. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is like look at all these cool costumes and everything." And I didn't know anything, bro. I spent 3 days there and I got a bunch of pictures and a bunch of cool stuff. But it was a big culture shock going from basically the farm to an anime con.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Offguy one day, definitely, because I do know that it's like a VTuber convention and
off
at least something different. Yeah, it's a VTuber convention. I would love to do that. Like, and go with like friends and shit.
Ray says, question, can Devo confirm I am small?
Yes.
Like, are we talking like petite? Like very fun sized? Like, what do we... Like a throwable javelin? Like a little teddy bear?
She's small enough to give good hugs, and she is small enough to be like right where like my chest is. Or so like my shoulders, I would say.
I'm guessing you are 5'11". 5'10". 5.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, sorry, my brain died there. 5'9".
5'9". Okay, that's not. Atlas, I'm 4'11".
Yeah.
Ray, I was 4'11" at one point too, so it's all good. That means that you can see the back of the refrigerator on the bottom shelf way easier than I can. You know,
actually, going back to the question that Ray said of like, oh, when you coming to UK?
Yeah, go for
Ray,
it.
I'm telling you right now, like V Shoddy trip. Me, you, Sierra, Oasis, and Luke. When? Let's get that planned. All right, we need that shit planned now.
Harold says Ray is a perfect piggyback riding height. Yes, Pep. There was the silent shock. I was prepped for Ray to be like saying, "Oh, I'm 5'5". I'm 5'2". 4'11" it's unique. You know, it's unique. Yeah, that's what. No, I'm small.
But is there any more questions from anyone?
Nah. Does anyone have any last questions before we cite Ray's defending that she's not a legal midget by an inch right now. She's saying
she does this.
4'10" is a legal midget. I'm 4'11", just missed it. One of her aunts is 4'8". Holy shit.
She likes to argue about her height most times, and I love her for that.
Now, Ray, are you 4'11" in shoes? Are you 4'11" in shoes though? That's the question. That's the question, because without shoes. All right, I guess I'll give it to you. She makes sure to measure herself when she wakes up, so that way she's at her tallest. You know.
Down.
But if that's it, we'll just end it a little bit. I break 5 foot in shoes. How big of soles do you have, Ray? You over here weird platformers? What's going on? They measured me. They measured me at work, so I know.
What the fuck?
War, you don't break 7 foot in heels. We all know you're like 6'1". Well, Devo, do you have anything? Any last questions, comments? Thick Skechers.
I can't really think of any questions, really. Oh wait, I'm back, and it's okay, Ray. Devo knows he's a freak. Yes, I do know that I'm a freak as well. It's okay. But yeah, I don't really have any other questions to ask. Nothing like that.
That's great. I mean, I'll say this, Devo. We average about 40 to 45 questions here at the lounge when we do an interview. And man, you fucking were lightning McQueen through these. You were rapid firing the whole way, man.
Yeah. I sent him a freaky pic of himself in DM. Ray. I saw it.
Ooh.
Yeah. She has me like doing the tongue, like the weird freaky tongue thing, like the bleh.
Oh.
I like plenty of pictures of that. Because I did it. I did that face at one point when I was tipsy at a Korean bar with her and a bunch of other friends.
Yeah.
So it's like I just did that for the fuck of it. I was like a big extrovert in like during that Korean barbecue day. Like holy shit. So I didn't care for what else.
You had some courage juice running through you, huh?
Yeah, I don't drink, so you can kind of see why.
No, I get it, man. I drink maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Two or three times.
Damn.
That's about it. We don't drink very much over here. I'm too busy drinking Arnold Palmer's, too busy drinking the Arnie P's.
The Arnie P.
Yeah. But all right, guys, we're going to let Devo go. Devo, thank you again. We'll give you one last big round of applause. Thank you so much for chilling and hanging out. It was a wonderful blast, like normal.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on an interview.
Of course, man, and we'll have to do it again sometime. Get a little status update on how you're doing.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Perfect. Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll just separate our little ways here, going a little bit. Feel free. You can keep going live, doing whatever you want to do on your normal Saturdays.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll see you.
See you later, Devo. My goodness. Holy cow. That was amazing. Yes. Oh my goodness. Guys, we got to learn a lot about another person today. Normally I kind of plan about 2.5, maybe even 2.5 to 3 hours for these interviews, and he was slinging. He was going fast as fuck. We're just gonna make ourselves a little bit bigger here. We did figure out the Fugitech. That was a little bit of a concern since I broke all my stuff again. I broke everything right before stream.